In the beginning of time itself, there arose questions that even we as humans are yet to answer. But within the inner sanctuary of the universe lies just a couple of idiots talking for like an hour.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Cryptics podcast. I am ColeoIsCooleo, and we're here with Buster.
Up and away.
And YungCripp.
Hi, how you doing? I'm sick.
Same. I'm probably gonna sneeze throughout this podcast, so whoops.
Oh, please do.
It's like every 2 minutes I sneezed last night and I was like, fuck.
Have you ever sneezed while going down on a girl?
Yes. Fuck, every time I go down on a girl, I have always elope into my fucking really disgusting burping self, and I just can't stop nearly throwing up inside her vagina.
Have you burped into a pussy?
Yeah, I think so. It comes out her mouth.
I've sneezed a lot as well, guys. Yeah. I burped as well. It's pretty fun.
I'd like to think that if you burped into a vagina, it comes back out as a queef.
Jesus
Do
Christ.
you reckon there'd be an echo?
It comes out her ass. Instantly.
Wow, 2 minutes, fucking gold. Oh, God. Alright, so the topics for today. Right now, Comicon is going on, and there's a bunch of cool shit that's been announced. What are you boys excited about?
I actually quite like the new Stranger Things Season 2, because our boy Don Bluth is featuring in the first 2 seconds.
Oh, really?
My boy Don and me go way back. I worked on Anastasia with him. I played as Bartok the Magnificent.
I don't...
I was what? The white bat.
Are you sure that's true?
Yeah, that was me.
So wait, so there's Don Bluth style animation in there?
Nah, there's a Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, because there's
It's base of Dragon's Lair. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they that's just one big fucking. You guys remember the 80s? So they show a bunch of yeah,
you
neither
guys
did
remember
I.
arcade machines? No.
I was about to say I was dead in the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't exist.
I died.
You weren't even alive. You weren't even alive.
I was alive in the 70s. Came back in the 90s.
No, but Stranger Things, I'm really fucking excited for it just because I love the spooky season, and that's just around that time when it comes out. And I'm all about horror and just right up my alley. The cinematography is really fucking well done, and the soundtrack, old school 80s synth horror.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Stranger Things. So is it continuing on the next season? It's not like an anthology or anything?
No, it's continuing on.
Cool.
It's not like American Horror Story, which is the same characters, just different roles.
No, it's based off of a Stephen King novel.
Ooh.
And surprisingly, though, there's not too many Stephen King tropes there typically is in all his shit. A writer that's from Maine that's an alcoholic, or the crazy religious guy, or conspiracy government shit. Okay, to be fair, there is crazy conspiracy government shit, but that's about it.
But that's just in real life.
Yeah, that's just know.
It's kind of that bit in the Goonies when they get a call about the Gremlins. It's well, it's in the same universe.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they're I just got a call from some kid saying there's a whole bunch of little guys running around.
I got called from Gremlins 2 in
Cinemas.
cinemas.
Tits now.
What about you, Buster? What are you excited for?
I'm excited for Ready Player One.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Have you read the book?
Yeah, I've read the book. It's very good.
I feel like
that's what if someone says I've never heard, if you ask someone who's read the book, they never say, yeah, it was shit, but I liked it. No, it was good. It was interesting. I mean, there are a few things where it's just reference. It was like a Family Guy episode, but that worked for the story, I guess. And it'll be interesting to see what they actually can get in terms of licensing. I mean, it's Spielberg,
Did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
See, like, Iron Man and then, like, fucking Freddy Krueger comes out of nowhere. It's like, what? There's, like, DeLorean flying around and shit. It's like, what the fuck? What is this?
I hope E.T.'s
Kingdom
there.
Hearts?
Oh, E.T.'s gonna be there. Come on.
Yeah.
Stan Lee cameo.
Animaniacs pop up out of nowhere.
Fucking Freakazoid's there with Earthworm Jim.
Somehow they're the only people that can get the X-Men into the Marvel Universe.
Speaking of that, yeah, I just got done watching Logan for the first time.
Ooh.
Logang.
The Logang.
Dab.
The Logang.
It was pretty good. I just put off watching like a lot of shit until it's just one day where it's like not relevant anymore, and then I'm like, it was good. You guys were right.
Yeah, I'm like that.
So we've all seen it. We've all seen Logan.
Yeah.
I haven't, but
okay.
I don't mind about spoilers.
Okay, so spoilers. Spoilers inbound.
That's alright.
Uh-oh.
How do you feel about him fighting Hugh Jackman de-aged? The Wolverine clone.
Oh, so like the fight between those two?
Just the fact that a clone exists.
Yeah, it felt like again, like I was telling Cole this earlier before we started recording, that I think my only criticism is that, and it's not just with this movie, it's with a lot of superhero movies, it's just the villains are really all one-dimensional. Like,
yeah.
And they're just bad for the sake of being bad, and like their idea of a villain is like a good-looking bad boy that's got a bit of an edge and like has an accent, and like that's all it takes to be a villain in a Marvel movie. But other than that, I thought like it was a welcome change for like the brutal violence, because that's what Wolverine should have been from the very beginning.
Yeah. That was good.
Like within the first 5 minutes when he's fucking tearing apart Mexicans, I was just like, yeah, that's okay.
Glad you acknowledged them.
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
I was going to call them something else.
Yeah, fucking dirty spigs.
So what do you reckon is the best Marvel villain from the cinematic series so far?
Shit.
Because there's different criteria.
Yeah.
Everyone has a different criteria. It's all subjective. The points don't matter.
Iron Man or Spider-Man, in my opinion.
As the villain.
Oh, as a villain? Yeah, no.
I mean, Iron Man was a villain, I guess, in Civil War.
Dr. Octopus is pretty cool. I like Dr. Octopus.
Are we talking like the movie universe?
I meant the movie universe, but Cole's come out of left field with Doc Ock.
Sorry.
Well, I mean,
like
he was in the movie.
I don't really like the movie.
Doc Ock was cool.
Yeah.
I just feel like the Marvel universe now is just, as Cripp was saying, it's a cute boy with an accent, but he's not really bad. He's just Loki again.
That fucking Jesus.
All their villains just feel the same to me. Like,
yeah,
I like what's his name? Metal Boy, Magnet Man.
Magneto.
Yeah.
It's a different series. Goddammit, this Fox.
What?
No, Magneto's cool. Magneto is a good villain. A good portrayal of a villain who's doing villainous things for maybe misguided reasons. He was in a camp. Yeah, a bad summer camp.
Got rose up by the Red Skull Boy.
Aku is free. No.
My I don't know the names. I just know what they look like and what they do. That's just like sweet.
I want you to remake a Marvel movie, but like you can't look at the script from the old movies. You just have to go off of what you know. So like,
I mean, like
Red, White, and Blue Man comes out.
I have like just recently been playing the Lego Marvel game. So yeah, there's my knowledge at the moment of what is recent in my brain. So
see, the thing is that DC better villains, but
Yeah.
not executed well.
Shitty heroes.
Yeah, but it's just the execution of like the actual heroes themselves are so shit. It's
I'm
the
gonna
complete
say it.
opposite. Oh
Hold
no!
me back, I'm gonna say it.
Oh no!
Movie Batman is a boring Batman.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. Come to
Christopher
me.
Nolan sucks. Yeah.
Buster at 33 Buster Road. And I don't give a fuck, USA. Not even my right country. I think, yeah, Batman has been... DC has way more interesting villains. He has very good movies, but... I think Batman did kill at one point.
And,
Yeah.
I think it was like in the
and-
early...
and-
He accidentally killed Joker in
Yeah.
the first Tim Burton one.
Oh, and
on him.
in the Batman versus Superman movie, he definitely was fucking murdering a lot of people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
Yeah, Batman doesn't kill anybody. It's like
He's in a car. He's riding around with another car attached to his car. He's rattling them around like fish in a sardine can. Yeah, that's the big thing. I just wish they would call him out. It's like, Batman, you're killing people.
Well, I think
more like Batman.
my cool like thing. I like older Batman because I was a big fan of the Dark Knight Returns
like older
graphic novel. I do. They know what they want. They're
This is getting really weird.
it wasn't
Bruce
weird
Hanson.
when we were talking about burping in the fucking vagina.
I'm used to hearing that from you guys now. Now burping into a dick. That's where
That's
I draw
weird.
the line.
Oh, hell yeah. That's my
A
trumpet.
line with a little notch at the end, a tick. Good for them.
No, but like older Batman, he's just like kind of like older Wolverine. It's at the point he's just like, I don't give a fuck about my rules, fuck it. And it's not that he killed people in the graphic novel, but he definitely like crippled them for the rest of their life,
Yeah.
and that was cool. But no, definitely in the movies, in the newer one, he was murdering. I mean, he flat out was like grenading people and like.
I mean, I'm no Batman expert, but I think there's just a piece of Batman that's missing. Something that's not carrying over onto film that just makes him quite boring, because he's got the money, he's got the lair, he's got the detective skills, which I think only were displayed once in The Dark Knight. Superman versus Batman had a bit of a detective, I'm going to go to an underground dogfighting ring.
To have a good Batman, you need to have a good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And to me, a good Bruce Wayne is Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne.
Absolutely.
Which is very, very opposite to what Batman is.
Ooh. Yeah, you guys remember that clip where he breaks the pot with the fire protter? He's like, I'm dangerous, man. Gets shot. The Joker just shoots him.
Yeah.
The only perfect Batman to me has always been the animated Batman. Like that's just that's the perfect Batman.
The Arkham series Batman wasn't bad either.
No, that was good.
The characters.
I haven't played the last game, but
No.
I've seen a few clips.
Origins probably had the best Joker Bat story I've seen.
Origins.
Far from the animated series.
Origins.
Oh, I've
pissed me
seen the
fuck off.
spoiler Origins.
Yeah, that's the only
cool.
good part about the whole game. The whole rest of the game is trash. It takes like 4 hours to fucking go through the whole thing. The whole rest is a side mission.
I mean, okay, spoiler alert for anybody listening. If you haven't played Origins, I loved the fact that
Give you a
can-
moment.
What's that?
I said I'm going to give him a moment.
Hold up.
Spoilers!
This is called Spoilers, the podcast.
Yeah.
If you don't like spoilers, click like.
The fact that you could play through The Killing Joke was so fucking cool, because like it's just an amazing graphic novel.
Yeah, I've watched the clips of that. That's the one thing I want to play through, because that seems so cool, even
It
after
was.
watching it.
That was like the
Honestly,
only
it's
good
kind
thing.
of just like a corridor, but like it's still pretty cool to just witness and like walk beside Joker and realize like his mind a little bit more, especially like in that series. This was really good, even though it's not my boy Mark Hamill.
It was Troy Baker, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Not bad though.
it did surprisingly good. It was really well done. Fucking.
I think it worked well for like a younger Joker, since it was like 20 years before the Arkham Asylum.
But that game did piss me off. That was like the only good thing about that game to me. Because I was one of the fucking dipshits that fucking pre-ordered the game. And when I got it, I was like, I'm gonna play through this like nonstop. And there was a game-breaking bug near like the very last level when you were gonna like have that section, like when you were going to have the Killing Joke section, and it just like every time you loaded up the game, Batman would fall through the fucking ground. And at that point, I was like, you know what? Fuck this game. Fuck everything. I hate myself.
It's one of his powers. He has the power to just merge into the ground. That's how he gets around.
That's how he disappears.
What was the last game you guys pre-ordered? Cripp pre-ordered. Was the last game you pre-ordered Batman Origins?
No, the last game I pre-ordered, I think it was Fallout 4.
Oh,
Ooh.
my one was fucking Planet Coaster.
I felt comfortable I don't regret it. I don't regret pre-ordering Fallout 4. I liked it.
I think just by technicality, the last thing I pre-ordered was Pokemon Sun and Moon. Just by like real technicality, because it was cheaper.
I got Planet Coaster because I like backed it when I was like, this is going to be better than Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and it fucking is. And it's very, very tedious with everything you do, and I fucking love it. I just love fucking just roller coaster making games. It's just fun. You can just kill a mass amount of people at once.
Now that you've mentioned that, I think if we rule out Sun and Moon, I think the last thing I pre-ordered was Broken Age.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God. Well, like, I can one-up you on that one, and, like, I backed a severe amount of money to, Toby Turner Tobuscus's, Epic Adventure Wizard Tale.
Oh, no.
I got $70.
Every word of that got, like, worse.
Where did they touch you, and how did they get money out of your pockets?
Dude,
It was way back because I was his friend.
do you need someone to talk to, bud?
Yes.
I'm here for you. Oh my god. Okay, so just real quick before I forget, the one thing I think that really stood out to me the most from all the trailers from Comicon was Olin Rogers. He is having his cartoon on TBS air sometime next year, early next year. Olin Rogers.
Oh yeah, what's that called again?
Final Space. And he's one of like gushing for a minute, one of my favorite YouTubers, just because he seems like a really cool, down to earth, funny dude, like genuinely hilarious. And I feel like his humor will transfer really well with animation.
Catfish Cooley animated.
Catfish Cool. Can we? I did like. I've seen the animatic for the. I think it's an animatic, or is it just a pilot test animation for Final Space? Is it Final Space?
Yeah, the one that is uploaded on YouTube is just kind of like the pilot thing, but he's got a full 13 episodes, and he's got a really strong cast too. Tom Kenny, David Tennant. So yeah,
Keith David.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for him. I think that I'm surprised YouTube and like the community isn't talking about that more, because that's a kind of a big deal for somebody in YouTube to be doing something that big.
Is it equal parts jealousy and equal parts animation?
Well,
animation gets shafted.
I think it's.
It really does.
Well, yeah, that as well. But I also think because he wasn't really big on like, I am a part of YouTube. I mean, he kind of had moments like that, but like he wasn't involved with like drama or shit like that. He was a clean boy.
Like, people talk about how Bo Burnham started out on YouTube, and he pretty much had like 6 solid months of just like solid up climbing, and then he was like, I'm a celebrity now.
Right.
But this is like way back, but he doesn't really classify himself as a YouTuber, even though everyone else classifies him as a YouTuber.
I suppose that's true.
That's where his roots are.
Makes sense, yeah.
I saw him on one of those comedian shows. I can't remember what they're called.
The one that had like Ray Romano and shit?
Yeah. I can't remember what that's
it.
called. Had Mark Maron as well, which Bo had everything against him. He was young, popular, musically talented, had origins in the internet, and these comedian guys could not, like, Mark. If you watch that clip and episode, Mark Maron doesn't get what Bo was about that day.
That's really sad.
Yeah. He later went on to, like, I think the Mark Maron podcast, and they sort of hashed it out a bit. And he was like, I was just really nervous because I was singing my song Art is Dead, mentioning Carlin to people that knew Carlin.
Yeah.
But they just saw him as like a prop comic, like a musical. He's just a music comic.
A gimmick, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Carrot Top with music.
It really sucks because I'm glad he's gotten more recognition now because he's easily one of my favorite comedians of all time.
Yeah. Him and fucking Louis C.K. Just the top dogs.
Yeah.
In my eyes.
That being said, imagine switching Bo Burnham for Louis C.K. Louis C.K. being on stage doing all the Bo Burnham's jokes, and Bo Burnham doing all Louis C.K.'s jokes.
I would pay for that.
I think they write very similar topics wise. When, like, if we base it off Louis' TV show and then Bo's show, like they kind of go parallel, just like on very different sides of the spectrum.
Like, good comedy comes from tragedy. Like, that's just common sense, and I think that comedy is something that people should be able to relate to, whether it be like stories or whatever. And that's why certain comedians can do that, like Amy Schumer, funny to women, I suppose. Carl's fucking like George Lopez, funny to Mexicans, not so much to like white people. I mean, maybe, but his demographic is Mexicans, and I think there's comics like Louis and Bo that talk about just life shit that everybody can relate to.
I think a good comedian can have a target audience that can be relatable to a broader audience. And that's could be said about most people in entertainment, I suppose. But, like, in saying that, most people don't have more than 2 brain cells and just watch fucking moving colours on a TV. And, just Big Bang Theory, top show.
Bazinga.
I think I agree with everyone where we can all say Bazinga and not feel ashamed.
I think
I'm not a fan. I can see why people watch it. I'm not gonna bash the Big Bang Theory.
I will.
But I'm
I will too. Fuck that show.
I'm wearing a. Imagine
Put Sheldon's shirt on right now.
The next series of YouTube pranks. I wear a Bazinga shirt at a LAN party.
Oh my god! Fucking! If I had $1 for every time one random ass relative at a family reunion is like, "Oh my god, you remind me of Sheldon." It just, I would. I'd be able to afford new legs.
My fucking stepmother, like, we were watching, I don't know why, I was just on TV, Big Bang Theory, but she's like, just turned to me, do you like this show? I was like, no, I fuck it, it's the worst TV show to exist. And she's like, I really love it, it's so quirky, there's so, look at the little nerds living together, I just love the dynamics. It's like, what the fuck?
The worst part is like, it's like, they're nerds, they're referring to, like, Star Wars and Star Trek.
Yeah.
And but that's their generation. That's the older people that laugh at it generation. I mean, Star Wars is probably a bad example because Star Wars comes back around like a comet every year, going,
Yeah.
"Hey, remember me? Remember me? Lightsabers, Jedi, Yoda." But yeah, it's the older generation of a nerd. They live in an apartment. Is it a rent-controlled New York apartment? That's probably.
Like that. Doesn't start off as like a fucking college thing?
Yeah. The pilot. There's a pilot for Big Bang Theory.
Oh, God.
And I think the characters are very, very different. I know the main dude acts very differently. He's not as nerdy. He's like a bit more jockey.
That's funny.
He's just like, Sheldon, I'm gonna kill you in your sleep, Sheldon. And Sheldon's like,
I'll skin you alive! Oh, God!
that's
rape you in your sleep.
mathematically impossible, straight man.
Sheldon, you better shut your mouth. I'm trying to get laid tonight. I'll fucking rape you.
What's the girl's name again?
Penny.
Penny!
Penny. If I had a penny for every time I had to ask that name.
Shut up.
Yeah, I haven't watched enough of the show to bash it, but I
Okay.
don't like it. I think it's very aptly named Nerd Blackface, which is almost like a Metroidvania
Yeah.
word. One word of the combination is a lot worse than the other word,
Yeah.
which is nerd. Fuck nerds. Fuck them and their computer skills. Nerd Blackface.
Well, to me, it's just like it's not humor. It's just referencing things, and going out of its way to be either too smart or like not smart at all. So
Yeah.
It's like a fine line of like, we have to be dumb enough for a dumb audience that will get this joke, and then there's a laugh track to validate you laughing. Please laugh at this joke. This is a joke. Laugh track.
it's literally like them walking into a comic book store and it's like, oh my God, is this issue number 85 of Green Lantern? And people laugh track here, and it's like, that's not funny. It's there's nothing humorous about it. Why is it? Why? I don't
You
get
talk really fast.
But don't we all talk very fast?
No.
I don't understand what's going on.
But yeah, I wanted to go back to the topic of I think the perfect YouTuber out there, Catfish Cooley. No relation to ColeoIsCooleo.
God.
I want that to be your dad.
So do I. I'll pay good money for him to adopt me.
I'm trying to get a hold of him.
In this current form, he is the perfect ball of energy.
He's my favorite YouTuber at the moment. Like, no lie.
How could he not be?
He's simple. He's simple. He has simple content. The title says it all, and he never fails to fucking just outdo himself every fucking video. It's just like totally ridiculous. Like the one where he just fucking like, I forget what the title's called, but like he just whips out a giant dildo out of nowhere.
The
It's like,
Mandango
what the
penis.
fuck?
He calls it a Mandango penis, and that's my favorite video of
That's
his.
right.
Also,
Isn't it called Catfish Cooley Redneck with a dildo?
Something like that.
That delivers, because that's what you get.
you know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah. And then he like whips out a vibrator and it's like, it's two modes in this one. And then
It's saw through a table, that one. Yeah.
oh fuck.
If you haven't seen it, Catfish Cooley.
Look him up.
He's the next sensation. He is the previous sensation. He's everything. He's hot stuff. Give him a like.
He's got one up on Ricky Burwick because he was on Tosh Boy No before Ricky. So
Ooh,
True. That's true.
shots called.
damn straight.
My personal favorite Catfish Cooley video is when he's throwing up like 2 gallons of milk. And he's like smiling about it the whole time. And there's like a buddy of his like behind him, like, woo! And he's just like, yeah, boy, I don't know.
Sounds like a Max Mofo video.
It really is.
The one when he eats that really hot pepper and he's just like his face like goes like total red.
Yeah. He makes fucking Liam Rush look like a pale ass bitch.
Yeah. I'm the one who does like, was he chug like some sort of moonshine shit? and he like.
Oh, is that the lemon?
Does yeah, and
The lemon challenge?
He does like a backflip with a dog collar on, and he gets shocked like when he's in midair.
He lands on his feet and then gets shocked and then gets rolled to the ground with the.
And then catfish schooling.
You know what, guys? I have a question, because that reminded me of something, and I've been thinking of this comparison for a while, but I wanted to get it put on this. So we're all aware of Jake Paul.
Oh,
So
He's related to Ron Paul?
yes, he is. That'd be funny.
Paul Rudd.
But I'm sure everybody fucking knows that he's been terrorizing the neighborhood, doing wild shit, fucking setting furniture on fire in his pool in the backyard, starting like 10 feet flames in a fucking state that has a water shortage. Which and like it's
But he has a pool.
and prone to forest fires, like that burn for like weeks.
Christ.
It's just doing dumb, reckless shit. So like, kids look up to that. Like they have interviews of like, what do you like about Jake Paul? And he's savage. Dab on him. Dab on the family. And
I like when he terrorizes his neighborhood,
so
just like Ghostbusters.
and I think about that, and I try to put myself into like a kid position of like what was so cool about that. I don't understand, but you know what? It brought me back to. Do you guys remember Jackass?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So like,
I
where
think with Jackass, I don't know how to say it. Either way, with Jackass, I think you could count on one hand, one beaten and broken hand, how many people got full body back tattoos of their face.
Mm-hmm.
It's Steve-O, and maybe some guy that's also named Steve that wanted to emulate Jackass. But with the was it Jake Paul?
Yeah, Jake.
A lot of people can start fires. A lot of people can terrorize the neighborhood.
I mean, but they did
He's a menace.
very similar things. I mean, I guess there are some like big major differences, and one is the demographic was targeted towards adults on MTV, which is strictly, and they even give a warning like, hey, this isn't for children, like, warning, don't do this shit. Whereas like Jake Paul, it's almost encouraging. He doesn't say not to, and he very much welcomes his underage fans like to his home where he's doing all this reckless shit.
Yeah. So I feel like Jackass is like even the title in itself, it's Jackass. They basically been like, we are not role models in any sense. Whereas Jake Paul and Logan Paul, they're all from Disney Channel, where they pretty much they shape people into being role models, and that's where a majority of the audience came from. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
What were they on the Disney Channel? Because I never watched
some shitty, like a Hannah Montana bullshit sitcom.
Yeah.
I wish it was exactly the same. Just have wigs.
Logan Paul is actually Jake Paul.
I'm Texas, Illinois. I'm a new rapper.
Texas, Illinois.
Yeah.
You rapper.
Or like Texas, Illinoising. Fuck Texas, Illinois. It's every day, bro. With my calendars.
On fire. I think it's funny, fucking, like, how much of a fucking idiot do you have to be like, this person bought our stuff as a joke, but when we think they just like us. We have a bit of confusion. We want the clickbait. Post Malone is known to be good friends with our enemy, H3H3. So let's go to his house and hang out with Post Malone so we can be like H3H3.
So wait, did they just turn up to Post Malone's house?
Yeah, they because Post Malone like bought some fucking
like every single
Jake
piece.
Paul shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for a joke. And then Jake Paul like hand delivered it to his door, being like, this is a good idea, and he like vlogged the whole thing.
And pretty much showed where he lived to everyone.
Yeah, like nothing was censored at all. Like his whole house was the whole
wasn't.
neighborhood, the whole fucking address, the number plate, everything. Basically just doxed him.
And like I don't understand the it just leaves you mind-boggling. Like, because if nobody's checking somebody's fucking ego, and I don't understand how much money is someone making you to where the point you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna continue to let them live like a fucking douchebag.
They're severely blinded by their own ego, and they just think like anything that's slightly negative is just someone being a troll. Hashtag Tariq Nasheed. So it's just like people don't understand the word criticism and the fact that it's criticism, and I think that maybe because of followers of the people that are giving the main amount of critique, that it kind of just make it into like a shit stain of a shithole of an atmosphere to have a try and mindscape of.
Yeah. Buster, would you fight him?
Who, Jake Paul or Tariq?
Yeah.
Let me finish this drink and I'll take them all on.
Pull me back.
I don't think you need to fight him. I think you need to look at where they're coming from, and I'm not trying to understand them. I think it's just the mention of Jackass is really interesting. It's like Jackass was 10 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
They were, at the time, very cutting edge, very sort of lewd and vulgar for TV.
Yeah.
And I think now that they're not the blueprint, they're the starting point.
Yeah.
They're the platform where people will dive off to become edgy, and what it really comes down to is that these Jake Paulers, the people that are trying to do what they did and emulate their sort of success, don't know why they were doing it. I think a lot of the Jackass guys were doing it because they would do crazy shit anyway. Yeah. They put a camera on themselves. They get $500 at the end of the month. I mean, end of the week.
When Jackass was new, there was already like simulations. Like, wasn't it like the Dudesons or some other ones? And like,
the Dudesons, Dirty Sanchez, I think were another one.
Like some of the disclaimers were like, Jackass told us not to do this, but we're doing it anyway. So what?
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's also a different, like, I don't know what you want to call it, sect of people. Like, those people, like, were just like, to put it plainly, like, poor. I mean, kind of, just trying to have a goofy, rowdy time. You know, they weren't rich, arrogant assholes with an ego that left unchecked. Like, oftentimes they would get in trouble and they would suffer the consequences, and so like, and that was just what it was. But now it's like Jake Paul, and there is no repercussion. It's just him being a fucking dick.
I think no, there is repercussions. It's that he doesn't know how to deal with them.
Right.
He's not a fucking. He's been fucking breastfeeded to be a child his whole life.
Yeah.
Because that's what the fucking Disney brain transferring over to a YouTube brain, which is fucking 2 letters of the devil. So, yeah. I think he's not mature enough to understand what a consequence is, which is why he got arrested like last week.
Which is sad. Cause,
so how about that Kingdom Hearts 3, guys? Imagine Sora joins the YouTube.
God.
I would love that.
I wouldn't. I would hate it so much.
It's every day, bro, with that heartless flow.
The trailer for the Disney World, or the Disney Jesus Christ, Toy Story.
Disney Jesus Christ?
Yeah. For the Toy Story level.
New Passion of the Christ?
That was Disney.
Yeah. No,
so the Kingdom Hearts Toy Story trailer?
Yeah. It was fucking cool.
Good. It looks better than the actual movie.
It does.
It looks the same animation as the third movie, which was funny comparing the animation between the first and the third one, because it's like a 10 years different at least.
It looks better than the shorts that they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they do like Toy Story shorts?
Yeah.
I had a pair of
I
those.
wish they showed like Rapunzel models because they have the world and it looks amazing. But like, I don't know. I feel like there should be some sort of character shown. But just looking at what they've done with Toy Story is like, holy shit! What the fuck else are they gonna do? I love
I'm sorry. I have to interject with my mom. Just walked in the room to show me that she has a bottle of blueberry Amish jam.
How is she communicating with the Amish?
Mom, where did you
Must
get
she be stopped?
where did you get this Amish jam?
I don't know. It was in one of Kane's bags when he came home from his aunt's house.
What does that even mean? Where did they go?
Is he stealing from the Amish?
Okay, no, like we live in
moderners in your cars.
we live in like the northern part of Illinois, and like right on the border where Wisconsin, and there's like this weird there's this like weird country, just flat out plains, and
The old country?
yeah, no, and there's just like a collective group of Amish people that have like a huge plot of land, and like you can drive on the road and they'll just be there going down the road on their fucking horse and buggy, just doing their own thing. And
That's so cool.
it's so wild. And like I've always wanted to just sit and have a talk with them, but I don't. Would they talk to me since I have a wheelchair?
No, you're like half robot to them.
yeah.
You're basically a cyborg.
Like,
They'll tie you to a
Terminator.
stake.
what'd you say, Buster?
They'll tie you to a stake.
You know,
They have to make like some sort of suit for you to fit on the horse, so the horse can walk for you.
that'd be fucking awesome. Are you kidding me? I'm not even mad about that.
As much as I've seen a documentary where the male Amish were really abusive to their partners and very sort of like borderline psychotic, I want to dress you up as a pilgrim Cripp and just wheel you through.
Please.
I'll dress as a turkey. If you want to dress as a pilgrim, I'll dress as a turkey.
God damn.
We'll go visit the Amish.
I'll be a native Indian.
Yeah, you're gonna get shot immediately.
Can I bring up?
They're gonna use every part of your buffalo coal.
Can I bring up, since we're on the topic of something very similar, just because it's relevant in my life and I want to take over? Fuck you. I've been watching this new series, so I'm surprised, like, not a lot of the, I suppose, SJW side of anything YouTube, Tumblr is talking about, because it's, like, right up their alley. I don't know why it's not a thing. It's a Hulu show called The Handmaid's Tale, and the basic plot is, imagine if the Westboro Baptist Church, like, took over America, like all of America, and started working alongside the government.
I think I've seen some of that.
That's Far Cry 5.
It pretty
Yeah, that's what I'm
much
saying.
no, it's pretty much like the Far Cry 5, and it's based off of a book, maybe a series. I'm not too sure, but I just got done watching it today, and it was really fucking well done in almost every aspect. The acting was phenomenal. The soundtrack was great. Cinematography amazing, and just a lot of symbolism between, like, you know, patriarchy, you know, women, feminism, and men, and like blah blah blah. It tackles a lot of shit that I'm surprised not a lot of people are talking about, because there's sections like in America that the reason why they took over was because people stopped having babies. Like, the America was just like growing infertile for some reason, and now this cult took over to like force women into these areas to have babies with these like religious sectors of like commanders and whatever, and like against their will.
Wait, so that actually happened?
in the
Holy hell!
in the fucking series, I mean, and it gets really detailed and brutal. And it's just kind of the story of this one girl and like how she is trying to survive, and like there's this secret uprising that tries to happen, and people try to sneak over to Canada to where like women are equal, and it's really fucking cool.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's Peggy from Mad Men.
Yeah, that's her. She's the main character. I would highly
She's a
recommend
good
it.
actress.
Sponsored.
Elizabeth Moss.
This is a sponsored ad for Hulu. It's not.
I tried a Hulu trial once, and I was not meant to get ads. I got an ad like every 5 minutes. No, it was the same ad. It was the same ad every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's so
in a 30-minute
bad.
show.
The only Hulu experience I have is like the old Simpson clips and the old Family Guy clips from like 2007.
Ew.
That's like my only experience with Hulu, apart from like seeing it every once in a while. Remember the old man gets hit by football.
Hulu also has
Simpsons.
every good cartoon.
Every good
Yeah,
And every bad cartoon as well. What was
Yeah.
that? What was that superhero show that they made exclusive for Hero? Hulu.
Not
oh,
drawn together.
it wasn't animated.
It was
though.
like
Powers.
no, it might have been that. What am I thinking of? Hulu animated
Oh,
show. There was something that was awful. I'm
Well-
saying that without actually seeing it. So it's
well, they had
pretty
like
bad.
all the old and like
The
they were-
Awesomes.
Oh yeah, that's
Sounds
right.
awful.
Oh, that was bad. That was really bad.
The Awesomes. How would you write that in a good Jesus Christ?
in good sound of mind, writing the Awesomes.
Oh yeah, and like and it sucked because there was like a good voice cast for that too. Like, wasn't Bryan Cranston the main character?
It looks like such a Toon Boom stock
It was.
cartoon. Like, I can, like, just looking at this picture, I can see, like, all the tween fucking limbs just going from side to side, being pinned.
The cast was Seth Meyers, Taron Killam, Keenan Thomas, Ike Barinholtz, and Josh Myers.
Oh,
Well, nepotism.
Oh, I've heard Josh Myers before. I think I follow him on Instagram. He's got a cool cat.
you're a cool kid.
Rashida Jones, Bobby Lee,
Hey, it's a cool cat.
Kate McKinnon. What is this, SNL?
Yeah.
Will Forte? Yeah, nah, fuck it. And Maya Rudolph? Yeah, nah, fuck, this is SNL.
Steve Buscemi.
Might as well just watch SNL, which I don't watch.
Fucking-
Only good
like
thing to
SNL.
come from SNL is David S. Pumpkins.
Ghostbusters the movie, SNL skit.
Ew.
God damn it, you wash your mouth out right now.
It really is, though.
Yeah, properly.
I fucking hate all that shit that came from the Doctor Who thing.
Hold on. Put a pin in that. We'll get right back into that.
Okay.
Would the Ghostbusters be better if it was the Lonely Island guys as the Ghostbusters?
No.
No. God, no.
No.
Would
no,
it be
no.
better than?
Like, it
I'm
was
just
just
trying
bad.
to. I'm just trying to. No. What I mean is like if they did it's them as the Ghostbusters.
I know.
It's like they did it their own style.
I wouldn't say their own style. I think at this point it's tarnished. Like I'm just trying to damage control.
Very much is.
No, like even if they were to have been the replacement, it still would not have had the same charm as the original, and
I think
that's what fucked up a lot of people's opinion. I think.
I think the new Ghostbusters could probably go side by side with the new Powerpuff Girls. It's just nostalgia gone bad.
I think it could go alongside with the Scooby-Doo movie.
Which one?
No.
Which one?
Are you sure?
The first Scooby-Doo movie was a goddamn gem.
Okay.
It
Second
wasn't
one-
bad either. I like
Second
the
one
second
had Velma in some sort of like plastic clothing.
Okay.
Oh,
all
yeah,
I
it's
remember.
like a
I
10
think
minutes though.
I think we've all have seen entirely different movies. Not that I'm not saying that that's not the movie I'm talking about, but you guys no.
I know, the effects for Scooby-Doo 2 they basically are the same as New Ghostbusters. Apart from the tar guy in Scooby-Doo 2, because that he didn't age too well. He looks horrible. I don't know why. I feel like a different team worked on every villain, because some of them look amazing, some of them look like fucking horrible.
What were we putting a pin in again? I should have remembered
Doctor Who.
since I put such a Doctor Who. Doctor what?
Doctor.
Doctor
Why?
Oh, Doctor Where?
Doctor
So
Wynn.
yeah, Doctor Who is a female now. If you don't like it, you can go to Twitter
What
and
world
get
do I
blocked.
live in?
Like, both sides irritated the fuck out of me about it. Like, ugh.
I have a very love-hate relationship with Doctor Who. I feel that there's like, it's so rich in terms of lore and style, and I mean it's in the pop culture. It's hot, it's cool, it's what's good, but
Poppin' B.
But every time it just seems like they come up with a good idea, but they're limited with their TV budget, their TV time frame, and there's just so much potential that just goes down the toilet. I feel like a time-traveling war vet who...
I just wish the new Doctor was Leslie Jones. That would make it perfect. I would watch that.
I just don't.
Okay. Is that your final answer? Do you want to lock that
Yes, lock that in. Thank you.
Do you want?
in? You're wrong.
I wish the new Doctor would have been Lisa Ann, the porn star.
Oh,
Big blowjob, let's lady.
Yeah. The one that was
gotta
in,
look at this woman.
with the woman that was in the amazing adult film What's Nailin' Palin,
Jesus.
where she played Sarah
Is it
Palin.
Brazers?
No.
Is it Brazers?
Well, I mean, they were Russians.
What's the difference?
Yeah. No, but just going back, because both sides irritated me to the point where I don't... Why nobody's happy. Nobody can be happy. Nobody wants to be happy these days. They just want to be complaining about something. Like, they're gonna do something new. It was like, if you've been watching Doctor Who for this long, you know how fucking liberal the show is and how open-minded and like pushing that shit it is. So it was only a matter of time before the Doctor was going to be a female. It shouldn't have come as a surprise. And
Yeah.
so and even though it's happening now, it shouldn't be that big of a deal that it's a woman. It should be just a big of a deal that it's a new Doctor, you know? And it's 2017.
Is it?
That's my thing.
Is it stunt casting? Is the gender switch, even though that it was set up that Time Lords can switch genders, i.e. the Master? Is it stunt casting? Is it the fact that they've got a new showrunner, that the show was sort of getting stale? A lot of their staple audience was sort of dropping off.
Yeah, that was my
Is the fact that they changed the Doctor into a woman, is this purely for stunt casting?
It could be.
I'd say it's for yeah.
It could be. No, it totally could. I'm not denying that.
I mean, she's a great actor.
Yeah.
She's got the British sort of resume of actors that should be good.
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to be telling the first season.
yeah. Like,
Whether or not.
So.
she was phenomenal in Broadchurch. I loved Broadchurch. So I would like to see what she could do, and I'm open to it. But like, it's not this huge feminist move like for representation for women or women, whatever.
I think you can't sexualize the Doctor. You can't sexualize
That's very true.
alien inside a woman's body going, look at my tits! I'm wearing a sexy black dress!
I just want
I don't know why I picked that accent.
I want
Billy
the first
Colony in a
episode.
woman's body.
I want the first episode of the new Doctor to just be like, I have a vagina, and shoves his fucking sonic screwdriver up her pussy.
I think fucking
Sorry, it's not the only thing that looks big from the outside.
I think Peter, what's his face?
Capaldi.
Mr. swears a lot on BBC.
Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, I think he turned away a lot of fans. Like, for people like have fucking heart eyes around David Tennant and Matt Smith. They're like, this perfect Doctor, I love him so much.
Doctor needs to be a young, sexy man like Loki.
Yeah,
Like the Loki villain.
exactly. Thank you, Tumblr. So this is probably gonna win back a whole bunch of audience for the BBC.
I
for
didn't
Doctor.
mind Peter. I thought Peter was a good Doctor. It was just the writing that was bad.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I
It's
also
very
think
catchphrasy, everything he said.
Yeah. I also think that he needs to be a curmudgeon. You know, like he needs to be like a cranky old time traveler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He even though he was in younger like bodies, there was also there's always that sort of element, you know, that even though he looks young, that this is just his day in and out.
Get too over this shit.
He can travel. Yeah, he can travel through time, but he can't travel through life. Was basically what I took away from that.
That was sad. That made me sad.
Don't worry. The doctor's gonna get all the dick now.
Hopefully.
Sonic screwdriver. More like.
Do you think the what's it called? I forget what they're called. The
Daleks?
sidekick lady.
Sidekick
lady.
Do you reckon the Daleks will be female? The
A
Cybermen?
lady or a man?
Cyber lady.
Lady!
Is the doctor still going to be married in another timeline? Who knows?
Imagine if they brought Clara back.
She's just
Run, you clever woman.
Oh my god. Alright.
I think they should have a woman sidekick just so they can pal it up a bit.
Yeah, there doesn't need to always be a romantic tension.
Exactly. I always hate that. Like, there's a male and a female. They're married.
They're gonna bone.
Imagine if they just bro it up. Like the guy's like, "Oh, I'm so attracted to you, Doctor. Oh, what the fuck? What's wrong with you, man? Off my roll fist." Why can't the next Doctor be PewDiePie?
I would.
I'd pay that. I'll fucking watch that. Fuck yes, that'd be hilarious.
Like, even just a companion. And Jacksepticeye's the fucking doctor.
No, he's some sort of alien
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like,
with a whip. He's got like
Jesus
weird
Christ.
tentacles. He's like, "Whoosh."
put him on in the PewDiePie. Oh god. Christ.
They did an episode with the internet where aliens gave free Wi-Fi, I think.
Yeah.
If you connected to the computer, they took over your mind,
Cybermen.
just like in real life.
Yeah. Thanks, Google.
That was a good episode. Fucking now they're gonna be cyber women.
It's too real. Cyberwoman. Gonna be like the desktop strippers.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Did anyone have that purple gorilla that gave you like Trojans?
Yeah, I think I did.
Why?
I love
Whole
that
bunch of them.
purple gorilla.
Like, it's such a cool idea. It's such a shame that it was like just a virus. It's like, fuck. I just want a shitty GIF on my computer. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck. Alright. You guys want to end it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I want to go on forever, baby.
Well.
You and me. Oh no, that sounds cool.
Well.
So that's the end.
Okay, bye.
Hope you guys liked it. Let us know if you didn't. We don't read it.
I won't.
Let's,
I can't read.
if you got this far, leave us a question down below, and we'll answer it in the next one. Thanks for the 2 people left a comment. Much obliged.
I love you.
Like and subscribe for more shit. Yeah.
I think about you at night.
Jake Paul, if you're out there, I'll give you a hug. A bear hug. I'll fucking fight you.
Jake Paul, if you're out there, I'll bazinga you so fucking hard.
Logan Paul, if you're out there, I know you're really just Wolverine. Okay, it's okay.
It's
Have you seen that guy do the splits? I know we're trying to end this. Have you seen him do the splits?
Logan Paul?
He does the splits. That was his... Yeah, Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah.
He just did the splits.
Ew.
He just does the splits all the time. Look up... Google, look up Logan Paul does the splits.
And we're the Kid Crumbs.